Heyo! Welcome to Cardboard Crack. We're here to crack some cardboard. I am your host, Sammy G, and this week we have some Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth. Probably going to be the last Lord of the Rings box I will be opening, but if maybe the price comes down even more, we can get one or two more. I doubt it. Probably going to be more focused on Commander Masters, but I did like this set, and I'd love to come back to it at some point, but for now, I believe we're just going to take a large hiatus, if you can even call it that. But anyways, one thing you might notice about this video is that it is not a live recording of the voice. I am not speaking as I'm opening these boxes because I open these boxes over Discord with some of my friends. The recording of that video was kind of scuffed. So we're gonna make do today, and I'm just gonna record this after the fact. Might throw a little inserts every now and then, but this is not live, unfortunately. And even with that said, sweet Sacagawea! Oh my gosh, the Nazgul being $31. What the heck? I mean, I understand. I get it. You know, people need 9 of these Nazguls. They all got different artwork. And you probably want the foil ones because, you know, we're fancy boys out here. What are we doing if it's not foil? You know what I'm saying? What the heck are they doing over $30? Oh my lord. That is an uncommon, people. Whatever. All right. You know what? These boxes are nuts, so the prices can go crazy like they are. But anyways, what we're actually here to talk about is, number one, the One Ring has appeared. We know it's real. Number two, how has the market reacted? And lastly, what I think, anyways, my expectations over how everything will mellow over in the end. Maybe not as they are right now because I still think it's very volatile, but down the road, what is the market gonna do with the One Ring appearing already? All right, so what is the tea around the ring being found? Well, so far, it seems like the finder is still remaining anonymous. Don't know if they've sold it or, well, I guess probably here if they sold it. But anyways, not disclosing who the individual is. As far as I know, from what I've heard, it was up in Canada, as far as I believe. They were up north, something like that. Which people were saying, oh, that's so flavorful, the ring went north. But it's like, well, the ring, ring went north, yes. Wasn't exactly found north. Hobbit, Smeagol, what? All right, whatever. But yeah, ring's been found and been graded by PSA. You can see it on the PSA Instagram. Kind of hilarious because PSA gave it a 9, and it just is like, all right, Wizards, you know, you had a 1 of 1 ring. Obviously, quality assurance was looking all over this thing, and you gave it a 9 rating. Wow, that is unfortunate. I'm honestly surprised they didn't have somebody from PSA or Beckett kind of looking at the card before they let it out, but sure, whatever. I didn't actually look at what the 9 was for, but it was kind of interesting. I think one of the funniest comments that I'd seen was somebody kind of changed around the wording in the movies, how 9 rings were given to the humans, and instead they just said it a 9 was given to the humans. Kind of cute. But anyways, yeah, so ring's been found, no longer possible to find it in the collectors, and didn't come out in the gift editions like everybody was expecting because it came out or was pulled before then. So yeah, and that kind of leads us into how the market has reacted, because I haven't heard of too many of the gift bundles being returned and stuff, but you can definitely tell that a lot of them were returned and people were probably just dropping product back on their LGSs and stuff like that because the price kind of dropped real quick. It was going over that 200 mark. All of a sudden, back down, 130, 120. I wouldn't be too surprised if it even goes lower because you can still get the non-gift bundles. Are they fat packs still? Whatever they're called. Anyways, they come with those 4 chase cards, if you can even really call them a chase card, because they automatically come in those bundles. But yeah, they come with the One Ring. They come with Frodo, Sam, and Gollum. And really kind of surprising that the prices of those cards are keeping up, honestly. Wouldn't be terribly surprised if they crazily drop here in a couple weeks, but haven't really looked at it in the past few days. So like this right here, $53 for the One Ring. That is basically paying for one of those packs, one of those bundles. Ridiculous, honestly ridiculous. Yes, they're usable, but still, I'm sure there are plenty of them out there. And personally, I really like artifact decks, so I really only see that going in an artifact deck, something that can utilize the One Ring untapping multiple times during turn rotations, or I probably will be building a Lord of the Rings themed deck based over Frodo being the commander. So I don't know. I mean, I understand they're going to be used in different formats, but again, oh man, it's tough to give that card such a high price point and keep it there for a while. But anyways, besides that, we have the collector boxes themselves going back down to about 400 to 420 after the immediate drop down to 350. And yeah, that was nuts. If you got those boxes at that price point, congratulations to you. Honestly, that seems super good. Like, I do really like the cards that are in this set. Both the Lord of the Rings cards and the box toppers, I think, are super valuable, super useful, and will be over time. But just the $400 price point seems a bit ridiculous. $350 was that seemed exceedingly good at the time, especially after it was $500 like one day before. So you got $150 off if you were able to get in at that low price point. But I don't think very many people were, because I was looking at the prices on TCG themselves, and it was just one sell after another. It went like 350, 360, 365, 375, and it just immediately rose right back up over the $400 mark. And people were still buying. People are still buying. And I feel like I've seen a lot of open YouTubers slowing down on this product, which I think is good. I think the hype kind of needs to go away, and this product can finally settle at a good price point. Maybe not what it should be or what you can really expect from it, but yeah, this might hold a high price point, especially if a lot of the boxes were opened at that higher price point, but now there's a quote-unquote shortage of this product. It'll probably keep a pretty decent premium. But anyways, I think that brings us into our last conversation point, which is what can we expect in the future? What's realistic and what might be the hopes of some people? Personally, I was kind of hinting on it. Yeah, I think there's going to be a little bit of a shortage on it. So it's going to hold a higher price point, which is very unfortunate. I think this had the potential to really drop down. I think a lot of people made money on it, LGSs and distributors alike. And I feel like they would want to kind of unload a little bit of product, which is how we got down to that $350 price range at first, because of Commander Masters coming up. But Commander Masters so far has had a shaky it's not even pre-release yet. Like, everybody's kind of talking bad about Commander Masters from what I've seen, even though it's going to have probably extremely valuable reprints. But the overall hype on it, I think, is kind of mellow, especially compared to Lord of the Rings. Like, this set was just nuts, and everybody seemed to love it, even with that crazy price point. Everybody was loving this product. So yeah, you'd love to see this kind of drop down. If Commander Masters turns around the hype and you know, those set boxes really do have something special in them to give them that, oh my gosh, $500+ price point. Like, that would be crazy. I don't really see that happening. Even myself, like at first I was super hyped about the Lotus being reprinted, but now I'm kind of iffy on it. Like, do I really want that Lotus? Is it going to be worth it? Like, it's the fancy version is going to be a textured foil, which from the past, the textured foils were all right. You know, Dominaria United, some of them looked pretty decent, especially with that stained glass artwork. But I don't really see too much value going to those textured foils, unfortunately. The big thing really seems to be those decks so far. I think the decks are really good, and I think those will sell really well. But as for hype over the actual set, I don't know what's going to happen. If they can come out with something crazy, it might turn around. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thankfully, the One Ring's finally out, and maybe more people can get a little bit more availability of this product at a lower price point. This box itself, honestly crazy. $396. That's all you can really ask for if you don't get a ring or a surge foil. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll get these out more timely manner, but we'll see you guys next time. Peace.